Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, someone, and good night for many. Um, I'm going to do a tutorial on how to part the hair and how to do a plait, adding extension as well. So this is Braids R US. Please subscribe, like, click, ask questions. So as you can see, I have a pre-part already. I like to make sure that it's even. The sides are even from the left side of your ear to the right side of your ear, all the way across. I like to use rat tail comb because the pointy part is like really thin and it really get all the grains. So you like to measure your hair from the left to the right. For some people it's very easy to part, but for me, it's very easy for me to part rather, but some people it's kind of hard to part. I think I said that kind of backwards. So you want to make sure your line is straight. If you need to use product, please do. I like to use the Cream of Nature, the Argan Oil as perfect edges. That works well with me. To each his own. Once you got your line straightened, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop a comment. So once your line is straightened, as you can see, all the way around is straightened. You're gonna do another part to do a plait. If you need to use your product, again, feel free to use your product. It helps actually. And always have your materials nearby. You're gonna need clamps, product, and a comb. For the regular plaits without extension, I like to use the 3-strand. The 3-strand. So you have to separate the hair in 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. This is 3 parts. Now what you're going to do is, as long as it's separated, you're going to go, this is going to go under. Under, that's number 1. 1 is under. This is number 2. Center. See? Number 1, let me get it back right. Number 1. Number 2, I said it backwards. Number 3, I don't want to confuse nobody. So 1, 2, 3. 1 go under, then 3 go center. Then 2 go over. And you keep doing the same process. Everybody plaits different. Okay, and that's the first plait. I'm going to do another one with you, so take your time. Take your time. We're going to part again. Again, feel free to use your product. It helps. And it's a story behind this. So I've been doing hair for years. I'm 32. I'll be 33 this year. God's willing. I've been doing hair since I was 11 years old. I started my first job at 14 at the flea market doing hair. Again, 1, 2, and 3. 1 under, 3 center, to side. Under, keep the same routine. Center, side. Under, center, side. Under, center, side. And you keep doing that. So when I was 14, my first job is doing hair. For a very long time, I've been doing hair. I had other jobs, but after my other job, I'm always doing hair. But what inspired me to do a tutorial with this young lady named Jada. And she's so young, and it's so amazing how much she have a passion for doing hair. It's amazing. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do a tutorial just to help her a little bit more with her skills. And to be honest, at all these years doing hair, I never done a tutorial. So this tutorial, my first tutorial, is dedicated to Miss Jada. You keep up the great work, Miss Jada. Miss Jada Thelwell. You keep it up. You're such an amazing young lady. You're going to be so successful in doing hair. And don't give up. If you have any questions, please let me know. One day you guys will meet Jada. She'll be on one of my tutorials. Okay, this goes for the next plait.
What?
All right, we're gonna do 3 again. 1, 2, 3. 1 go under, 3 go center, 2 go side. Under, center, side. And as you keep saying that, you keep doing the same routine. It's going to cross up. And you're going to get your plait. Under, center, side. Under, center, side. Under, center, side. Take your time doing this because you will get tangled up. Alrighty. Now we got your 3 plaits so far. Now the next row that we're going to part is going to be, we're going to add weave. So don't forget, it must align straight with the left side of the back of your ear to the right side. This is my first tutorial, so you guys forgive me if I'm not saying things clearly to the point you can understand. But just kind of like follow my lead, please. Please follow my lead. Alrighty. This should be a bit better. Uh-oh. Alrighty. This is not the straightest part, but we'll get it. Uh-oh. So I want you to be able to see the part. My ponytail not tight enough. Okay. So again, it's very great to use your part up. I like to use my clips because they help me separate the hair and get through my work faster. So, all right, this row we're gonna do. We're gonna add extensions. I like to use the pre-stretch hair. And just a small amount, just to get the beginner stage of adding the weave a nice, neat way. So gather the hair all together. The lighting is terrible. Try to gather the hair all together, close as you can. And I like to do, a lot of times they do the separation of like 4, like put it in 4 and do a cross. And do a cross. It's gonna look like this. Like a chain. Keep your link, baby. Okay, so when it's like a cross, you're gonna use it to hold one S. It's gonna be 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? Get closest to the root as possible. And you're gonna put all of it in one. And then as you gather the hair, you're gonna use your finger to separate it in 2. Yeah, it sounds complicated, but this is the process of it. And you're gonna keep going that way. And it's gonna create that look. You're gonna see your knot. I'm gonna do it again so you can see it better. Okay? I'm gonna create that knot. I'm gonna take this one out and do it again for you up close. Again, you're gonna gather it like this. You're gonna gather all the hair at the scalp, like a mini ponytail in your hand. And when you get it all in your hand, you're gonna make a separation of the hair. Add it with the weave, attach it with the weave. So now you got hair here, and you got some of the hair here. Pull it close to the root, really tight, and plait. And plait. I'm doing it under so you can see it better. Now I don't expect for you to get it just like that. Just keep practicing it and you will get it. Now let me explain something to you. If you're doing hair and the hair is this thick and your box is this size, sorry guys, you have to use a certain amount of hair because you don't want it too big, you don't want it too small. And we'll get into that at a later date. But be very mindful. You can't use small amount of hair for a space that big with this thickness of a hair. Because as you can see, this is already her hair and this is the weave. So it's not too far off. So you don't want to use too much or too less. So we'll do the hair measurement. And plus you'll learn that along the way as you keep doing hair, because I kind of had to learn from doing hair. Now let's do another plait with extension and let's see how it works, turns out for you. Okay, mannequin, bend your head down. Okay. Again, I'm gonna use the hair. I'm gonna separate it. I'm not gonna use a lot because the hair is pretty thick. So we're gonna do the T again. This T is pretty small, but again, we're just practicing. Now you're gonna gather all the hair and separate it again. And like I said, you're gonna see some of the weave with the natural hair. That's how it's supposed to look. Keep going. Keep going. If you feel your center piece have moved, still keep braiding. You'll figure it out along the way, and it still come out nice. See? This is the second plait with weave. I don't know how informative this is for you, but I hope it helps somebody. Like I said, this is my first tutorial. It would not be my last. So this is the I guess nowadays they call it the knotless plaits. This is the knotless plait. But this is the beginner stage for those who are learning to plait with weave and without weave. And this is the plait with weave for those who are learning to plait with weave. I love to give classes, like definitely kid classes, because I get a lot of kids who are very interested in doing hair. And I don't mind. I love to teach kids, definitely if it's their passion, to how to do hair. So thank you all for tuning in. Please subscribe and like so you can catch my next video that I will do on braids. I greatly appreciate it. Again, I am Braids R US. Don't forget, this is me, Braids R US. Click, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.